kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to his corner, take the shot, he scores!
Welcome to tonight's matchup between Peters Township Indians and the USC Panthers. We're in with the St. Clair starting lineups. Lily Gazelle. Number 10, Kathleen Gianni. Number 23, Madeline Hines. Number 14, Julia Canna. Goalie, Jordana Kenny. Number 12, Sydney Lissack. Number 2, senior captain, Catherine McKeever. Number 13, Lauren Starr. Now welcoming the Peters Township starting lineup. Number 5, Captain Emma Devine. Number 8, Reagan Brown. Number 9, Sophia Forlini. Captain, number 10, Cassidy King. Number 12, Katie Eland. Number 13, Elena Trafficant. Number 16, Annabelle Rose. Number 22, Ava Pugliano. Number 25, Gia Brown. Number 24, Ava Zimmer. Captain, number 44, Sarah Rubicon in goal. Welcome to tonight's game. I'm Colin Powell, your voice of the Peters Township Indians, junior varsity field hockey. I'm joined here by the lovely Alicia Powell. Alicia, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you so much, Colin.
As we start off this game, I'll have you know Alicia is garnered in Peters Township spirit wear from head to toe. It's a bright, blazing red. It's not overstated, but it's exciting. Alicia, where did you get that gear?
Well, I got it all at our very own Century Sports here in Peters Township.
Oh, look at that. A plug for Century Sports. I don't know they sponsor us, but if they hear this, I think they should maybe throw a little money into Peters Township Field Hockey. In the slot, quickly for a goal for Peters Township.
Woohoo!
How about that? That's quick on the board. This team is talented. Who got that? Who got the goal? I think that was. Who's taking that up? We tried. Number 22, Ava Pugliano with the goal. You can always tell who had the goal because they grab the ball and they bring it back up to the center.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to identify sometimes the players on the field because we are really far away in this box, aren't we?
So far.
Especially whenever it goes the other side of the field. It's like you just really can't see them that well.
I should have worn my glasses.
Yeah. There's no time to go back. There's no time to go back and get your glasses. St. Clair controlling the ball, and they're trying to, I guess, regroup and get themselves a little bit of time. Lish, so that when the ball stops like that, if it hits a player's leg or body part, and what they'll do is they go ahead and then it's like, I guess you would call it a penalty, violation, infringement, any of those words. You're a lawyer. And the ball goes to the other team. Peters Township has been passing the ball really well, and this team has come together pretty quickly for early in the season. And now they're giving that ball to St. Clair. I'm not 100% familiar with exactly why all these things happen. I think that was because the Peters Township player hit the stick of the St. Clair player. It kind of like impeded their stick.
That's my best guess.
That's a good guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's Reagan Brown. She's tenacious. She's fast.
Mm-hmm.
She goes hard.
And she has great hair.
She does have great hair. I I don't think I'm allowed to make that comment, but I think you can say that, and that's okay. We're at midfield. It's nice to get a quick goal early. I don't know how many people that watch this are Peters Township people and how many are going to be St. Clair people. I think the St. Clair fans are able to live stream it, and they might not find a lot of value in our commentary. But
if they want to rewatch it later,
here we go, breakaway.
They could rewatch it later on YouTube.
It's on the Peters. Oh, that's right. That's right. You can watch it either on the Peters Township channel or on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure if Peters Township people watch this either. I'm not 100% sure if there is a viewing audience. If you watch this, it would just mean if you're listening and you watch this and hear our voice, it'd be nice.
How could they let us know that they're watching?
I think scream out your window, or just yell out your window and be like, "I'm watching." And then if your neighbor says like, "What?" then you say Peters Township field hockey.
There you go.
And then clarify varsity also,
right?
Because we sometimes do the things for junior varsity.
We do.
Those are not broadcast. Or leave a message in the YouTube comment section.
There you go.
Yeah, you could do that also. Number 13, Elena Traficante takes the ball from the to pick up play. And now we have our first Peters Township corner. Okay, corner happens whenever it hits a player's leg inside that circle. All the opposing team has to retreat, and then somebody inbounds it. It has to be outside the circle, and then attack can start. Here we go, and we're on the move. They said infringement on Peters Township there. I didn't really see that. I didn't see that, but not challenging the ref there. I'm just saying, didn't exactly see what happened there. So they take the ball out to, when that happens, they take the ball out to the 16. Seems like a pretty arbitrary number, but I guess the 16 is the top of the circle. So St. Clair's going to go ahead and see if they can't change momentum here. Well, she is good. Cassidy King is a good player. Watch this. Oh, look at that.
Nice goal.
I mean, that was a nice
Cassidy
goal.
King.
Cassidy King with the goal. I don't want to say that I predicted that or saw that coming, but I think I said, watch this before that happened.
You did. That was good.
She is good. So that is the first goal was Ava Pugliano. And I guess we didn't write down the times. Did you got them? All right. Ava Pugliano with the first goal. Cassidy King with the second goal. Look at this. That's a nice start. St. Clair, a local neighbor that we like. We really, really like beating them. It's very enjoyable. I'm a Peters Township guy, but I grew up in Mount Lebanon, which means, I have a rivalry with them from the north and the south.
Two directions.
Right, yeah. A duo-directional rivalry with them. So it is nice to see this happen. Many, many friends in St. Clair. Yeah. But they're very good people. They're very, very good people. I like them all very much.
I pulled up some fun facts about field hockey.
Let's hear some of those
I
fun
thought
facts.
I'd give you a little quiz.
Let's give a little drip here. Let's not.
No, I won't do them all at once.
All right, let's do. Okay, all right.
Okay, one member of the current royal family played field hockey in college.
Should I try to guess that?
Yeah, you got to guess who it is.
Boy, I mean, I really want to say. Well, okay. So Meghan Markle, she's no longer a member of the royal family. So I would say she's the American. I thought maybe that would be my first guess, but
Right.
she might not actually qualify. Is my exclusion of Meghan Markle, is that appropriate?
It is.
I think I'm gonna know who it's gonna be. I'm gonna go. Come on, Peters Township. Here we go. Rolling Sophia Forlini with the shot, and she's still tenacious and all over it again. But I think she did touch the stick of the St. Clair person, and now they're gonna get that ball out at the 16. I'm gonna say Kate Middleton.
How did you guess?
Well, I thought it had to be. I mean, I can't think of who.
Like, who else could it be?
It's. I don't think it was the Queen. I mean, maybe the Queen could have played too. I don't know if the sport was invented.
No, it was. I actually know when it was invented.
All right. Well, let's not jump right into that. Let's save that. Let's save a little bit in case this turns into a huge blowout. I think we're going to need a lot more of these stats.
Okay.
I mean, I hope it turns into a huge blowout, but I mean, USC is typically very good at all sports, so I would expect that they're gonna make a pushback here. Although this Peters Township team is strong, well coached by Mel Coco. You go, Mel Coco. I mean, right? I mean, I don't. The assistant coaches, I know them to see them, and they're very nice and well liked by the players. I wish I had their names on this sheet that I have, but I don't have their names. So instead, just know that you are appreciated and very, very well liked, and you're doing a very good job. But I guess not appreciated enough to be on the field hockey roster list that I'm looking at. And, that might be something that I'll look to get your name in the future, and also maybe like some little piece of information, some factoid.
Yeah.
Some sort of factoid.
Right.
As the season develops, we can do so much with this.
There's so much potential.
And there's a lot of potential here. I would expect that we're going to triple our following base by the end of this year. That could be to 3.
There are 3 people. Your mom, my mom, and one other person.
Well, I would hope that some of these kids' moms are watching as well. Our D has been really solid this year. I saw a nice play there by Adriana Costanza, and the back with Emma Devine and Emma Kolakowski, and Emma Kolakowski's a sub, Reagan Brown, Elena Traficante, in Adrian Costanza, as well as the goaltending by Sarah Rubicon. It's been really, really solid, and they haven't been challenged too much. I mean, I know we're into the second game of the year. The first game of the year, we beat Hempfield 8-0, Alicia. 8-0.
So impressive.
I know you weren't on that broadcast. And let me tell you, it was much less joyous. It was just so much less joyous. I mean, I didn't know what I was doing. I think I found out 30 minutes before that I was the new voice. And by the way, I've also been re-upped in my contract for to be the broadcaster for Peters Township varsity.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you very much. There were a lot of conversations that happened. Lauren, who is behind the mic here, she put in a lot of good words for me whenever I got my contract renewed, and I think I've signed a 2-year deal. So I will be on this broadcast for I think the next 2 years. I mean, just barring anything unforeseen. So looking forward to that and just developing the skill. I went to sleepaway play-by-play camp last weekend, and learned a lot of skills about this, and just really trying to develop and make this something special. So happy to have you in here as well, Alicia, and you can just watch Cassidy King move, and you know who has it.
Ooh.
Look at her getting in the middle there. Oh my gosh, that was a great redirect goal. Wow. Cassidy King with the assist. The second assist, I don't know who got the first assist, and then there was just a really nice goal. That was a lot of movement on the ball. Now let's see who has the ball.
Goal by number 9,
Sophia Forlini with the goal. A nice redirect goal by Sophia Forlini. And we're quickly on the board 3-0. I have to say, as much as I enjoy the people of St. Clair, I would love to put up a big number on them. Is that bad for me to say? I mean, I want the girls all to be happy, and I don't want anyone to feel embarrassed. But
I think we're supposed to be unbiased.
Am I?
Probably.
I don't think so. I think if you show it on the Peters Township, are you looking up right now whether you're supposed to be unbiased as a
Yes,
play-by-play person?
I'm your research assistant.
Okay. So I think it's okay to be biased. Again, if you think it's wrong for me to be biased, feel free to shout it out your window at your neighbors and let them know that
or comment on YouTube.
Yeah, you can also do that. You can also do that. Peters Township again controlling the pace here. Sophia Forlani taking it up. Cece Bacco on the field. All right, Cece. She hit the stick, and I think that's what caused that play to be flipped around. I know that there's a little picnic after this game for the Peters Township field hockey players. What I know all the moms are supposed to bring something. What are you bringing?
Why would you ask me that? I was supposed to bring bananas and I forgot, but we'll stop and get some.
We can go get some bananas. We can go get some bananas.
We'll swing by the Peters Township Giant Eagle. Get some.
Look at that! Another plug for Peters Township Giant Eagle. Or actually, that's the first one for Peters Township Giant Eagle. Which Peters Township Giant Eagle, if you're listening to this, let's just make sure that we offer up. There's probably going to be a lot of driven revenue from your voice being mentioned on this on this broadcast. And why don't you donate some free bananas to the picnic next year? And again, we're in their zone.
Oh my goodness! Look at this.
Cece Bacco fighting hard. I love it.
Ooh.
That looks like a corner.
Corner for the Indians.
That's Peters Township's second corner.
Yeah.
So right now, who got the third goal?
Sophia.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're feeding out.
Come on.
Sometimes I like it whenever they do, like the teams cheer and they go, every corner is a goal, corner goal, corner goal. But then the defense says, every corner is a block, corner block, corner block.
Are you just making this up?
No, I think that's actually real. Cleared nicely.
Yeah.
Look,
good,
that's
good defense work.
We always seem to have. I don't want to jinx us, but we always seem to have good numbers in there. When I was watching the Hempfield game, it seemed like every time we had an offensive rush, we had really good numbers. We would just pass it up, and all of a sudden we'd have like a 5-on-3 or something like that. But every single time Hempfield brought it into our area, we always had good defensive numbers. So it just makes it really, really hard for anyone to get a nice shot in there when your defensemen are just well positioned. And that rolled up her stick, and I think they're saying that hit her. No, and they're giving that ball to Upper St. Clair. So I thought it rolled up her stick and hit her body, and therefore would go to Peters Township. And now look at this. The pressure applied by Cece Bacco. Keep on her, Cece. Makes it hard. And it's hard to do anything when there's all these people surrounding you. They're calling a corner for St. Clair. Okay, they hit someone's foot. Now it's going to be kind of St. Clair's first chance to move. I mean, they got to move here a little bit because there's 20 seconds left. So with the end of the quarter, they'll let this play until like it gets out of the zone or something like that. You know what I mean? Like I think that Peters Township would have to clear the ball. So there's 8 seconds left. So if you just keep on applying pressure. And there you go. That's going to end the first quarter. All right, so that ends the first quarter. What a great first quarter.
Great first quarter.
3-0 Peters Township. I enjoyed this first quarter immensely with my new broadcast partner, Alicia Powell. We're gonna go ahead and drop this until we pick up in the second quarter, which will be about 5 minutes our time and about 0 minutes your time. I think they're going to break the broadcast. Or maybe they won't. I don't know. Okay. Hey, we are back for the second quarter. Welcome back, Alicia.
It's an absolutely beautiful day here.
It is. I see that you have changed into your Peters Township whites. That's a beautiful outfit.
Thank you.
Understated, but fabulous. Look at that. Look at Cassie Kingo. Now get that in the center, Cassie. Get a little redirect.
Ooh.
Let's get some action in there. Cece Bacco on it. Well, I like quickly coming out and like getting it down in their zone and just saying, hey, you know what? This second quarter is going to be very similar to the first quarter. I don't think they said it out loud, but they felt it. So I'm sorry. Where did you get that outfit?
Century Sports.
Oh, Century Sports. Look at that. Another plug for Century Sports.
I do love them there.
At some point, we'll have to plug your sales on Facebook Marketplace. I think Alicia has actually sold more stuff on Facebook Marketplace than maybe Century Sales did over the last 3 months.
Including your car.
Including my car. She sold my car. I golfed one day and I came back and she was like, your car's sold. And that's a true story, folks.
It is
That
true.
a true story. And I actually told people, I go, if I don't get back pretty quickly, I think she's going to sell this car.
You've been golfing
I
a
was
lot.
right.
You've been golfing a lot.
And Elena Traficante is going to take the ball from the back there at the 35. I have been golfing a fair amount. I didn't really golf this week. And I am going to be golfing at Laurel Valley. That's just so. That's my plug for Laurel Valley. I don't think Laurel Valley needs plugs. No. But if they want to throw me, you know, if someone important is watching this from Laurel Valley and you want to throw me a free golf outing at Laurel Valley for plugging you because you desperately need the exposure, please feel free to reach out. Peters Township keeps it in the zone there. Cassidy King. You see it. Look at that. I mean,
Oh, she's having a great game.
she is. She's having a great season. I know it's really early. I'm going to find out. We'll have to find out some stats on Cassidy King. I mean, I'm not sure if she's looking at taking this to the next level.
Ooh.
Get in there. Oh,
Oh, so close.
nice play to keep that in. Oh, I thought that was a really nice play. I can't tell from all the way over there. I think that was, I thought it was maybe Katie Eland. But I can't, to make a nice play there. It's like a nice play to keep that in the zone. But here we go. Maddie Holmes. Recently brought up, I think, as a full-time player on the varsity in the last week.
Congratulations, Maddie.
Yeah, congratulations, Maddie. She was performing quite nicely on junior varsity, I think, and had another nice outing in varsity. And I know she's been very dedicated. And I think happily brought up to varsity. That's the kind of inside information people want on this program.
That's right.
Right. I mean, that's inside info. See, look at the numbers. Look at the numbers and look at how well positioned this Peters Township team is from a layperson's eyes. I mean, I still haven't done enough research on field hockey to be kind of the place where I want to be, you know. CC Bacco.
Your weekend sleepaway camp, was that field hockey specific?
No, it was play by play. It was a broad play by play.
I see.
We covered all the basics, and actually, like a lot of the field hockey that I covered was international. Mm-hmm. It was from a Nederlander's perspective, so some of the rules were mildly different.
That just reminded me of another fun fact.
Oh, Tom, why don't you go ahead and give me our second quarter fun fact? Are we going to do one fun fact a quarter? Or, I mean, why limit ourselves? But look, give me a fun fact. Is this going to be like a trivia fact, or is this going to be like a fun fact?
More trivia-ish.
Well, I think I like the trivia maybe even better. Or
So-
if you turn the fun fact into trivia.
So field hockey is the national sport of...
The Netherlands.
So close.
I was gonna. I give me a little moment here. Give me a
Okay.
little moment here because I said Nederlander, and that
And it reminded me.
Then you said I'm reminded you of a fact. So why did Nederlander remind you? Okay, don't answer that because I'm guessing that it's like some sort of like Scandinavian, cold European something sport. I'm gonna say.
You're so smart.
Holland is the Nederland, isn't it? Holland.
Is it the same thing?
I think they're the same thing. I'm not sure. I never hear Holland anymore. I always hear Netherlands. But I think is Holland.
I'm gonna have to Google that.
Holland.
Field hockey is the national sport of Holland, and Holland's women team won the gold medal at the 2012 Summer Olympic Games.
I bet you they're stoked. I don't think Holland wins too many gold medals. Like, imagine if there was a foreign exchange student here from Holland, and she just like got on the field and was just like insanely fast and could just do everything and score 100 goals. We don't need that this year. It doesn't look like because we're winning this 3-0, and so far we're 11-0 combined in less than 1.5 games. That's
Okay, so you were right. The Netherlands consists of 12 provinces, but many people use Holland when talking about the Netherlands.
okay. All right.
Two of the provinces in the Netherlands form Holland.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go. Well, there's a little. That's. I mean, we're broadening people's experiences here. And Peters Township comes in, gets to Amy Wilson. She's got it. She chops at it. Oh, big save. Nice shot. Big save. Good play. Keep the pressure in there. I mean, I can't believe we just taught people stuff about Holland and the Netherlands.
I just learned stuff about Holland and the Netherlands.
Absolutely.
I mean,
What if, like, someone went and on their SAT or ACT or something like that, they actually got that question right and they were able to get into a better school just from watching this broadcast? I didn't bring enough water. The concession stands are shut down right now because of.
it's hard.
Does anyone know? There's this thing going around called the COVID, and it is shutting down concession stands everywhere and limiting attendance almost wherever you go, and really limiting the amount of water that I have right now. It's all COVID related. If I die of dehydration, COVID.
Do you want a bite of my autumn smoothie from Clean Juice?
Oh my gosh! Plug for Clean Juice there. I'm gonna pass on that. It looks actually no. I'm gonna. Oh, that's really good.
Don't you wish we were on actual TV so that people could see this delicious
If you could
smoothie bowl
see-
I'm
If you
eating?
could see the amount of, they do a nice combination of not only having a smoothie, but they balance it with some fruits and some. Annabelle Powell into the game. Number 11, Annabelle Powell enters in the game for the first time. She's kind of playing deep midfield.
Midfield.
Yeah, deep, like a deep midfield. She tracks down on the ball, takes it over. I think they say that she hit the stick. So she quickly retreats as the Peters Township team does. And look, it does kind of like buy you some time though to get defensively set up.
Strategic.
Strategery. You have to keep 5 yards away. So you'll hear the ref say like 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards. Not with that voice. Should I try to do my iced tea voice?
No.
No.
No, definitely not.
Don't do the iced tea voice. It's a good iced tea voice though. Nice pass there over to CeCe Bacco, who chops down. Ooh. What was that call?
Still 3-0 Peters Township.
So I guess I don't know what happened there. Did she lift her stick too high or dangerous or something like that? Did it hit a player or?
Okay.
And they're saying it's going now St. Clair's way again. What were we talking about before the action got so hyped up? The smoothie bowl. Anyway, delicious smoothie.
Very delicious.
Clean Juice. I know you like Clean Juice a lot. It's still growing on me. Look at that. Just continued pressure. Ooh, another save. All right. They're saying St. Clair ball. It looks like it might have hit a foot. They take it out of the 16, which I just figured out. The reason they choose the 16 is the top of the circle. For a while, I was like, why do they choose the 16? But I don't understand. Like when it goes out the other way and it's Peterstown. Like say you get to take the ball in an offensive. It goes out to the 25. So I guess they want to give like a little bit of distance. And Annabelle Powell with the ball. She advances it up, goes over a little bit, and ends up being a St. Clair ball, taking it out of bounds. Pressure still being applied. What is it? So also, and I don't know whether this is the case, but you know this field hockey stick. If people are watching and they don't know field hockey, you're only allowed to hit it with one side.
I did see that. I saw something about that. And if you're left-handed, too bad. There's no left-handed stick.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No. Nope.
Wow. You have more on that?
No.
Well, I'm sorry that I asked that question. He blocked it down. I think I'm also learning some of the ref signaling. He went like, well, I can't really show you, but he chopped down on his arm, and that makes me feel like that means if you hit the stick, he'll make that chop down on the arm move.
Like a karate move.
Oh, we have struck fast and struck hard.
No mercy.
No mercy. No mercy. Thank you for saying no mercy. That made me very happy. Here goes Cassidy. Here goes Cassidy. Here goes Cassidy making stuff happen. Oh, that was almost in a great position. But you see how she also then, she quickly got right back on it. Oh, I mean, I saw it a different way. But I guess the refs are going to see it the way they see it. I saw that as a potential infringement on St. Clair. Nice positioning. Really nice defensive positioning by Adriana Costanza to make that pass really a difficult pass.
Yeah.
And turn what could have been an odd person rush, which means like they have more than us in the defensive zone.
Thought you were calling them odd.
No. Here goes Annabelle Powell taking up. She tries to work it over Cassidy King, which I think is a smart play. Oh, and then Megan Brown takes it in stride. She's got, I mean.
She's fast.
Yeah, she's fast and she positions her body really, really well. And I think she's got good stick work. She's good. She's really good. Katie Elan comes in for the Indians. Number 12.
Ooh.
So we have a minute and a half left. Have we used up our how many fact trivia things do we have? And yeah, so we have a minute and a half left in the first half.
In the first half.
So we're a little less than halfway through the game. It's 4 15-minute quarters.
Okay, so which state in the United States do you think has the highest number of field hockey players?
Ooh,
in the
highest number?
Yes, so the most girls playing field hockey in this state.
Well, you'd want to guess like a really huge state, like a California, or even a Texas, or okay, all right, get back there. She's running back there. Emma Devine really looked in control there, right? I mean,
Oh yeah.
like look at that. She just was very much in control, steady, you know, and cleared it nicely. Oh, that could be good. Annabelle Rose almost took that in stride. Oh, look at that nice play. She's got some people up ahead. They're challenging St. Clair. All right, so I want to say like a California. I'm not saying California or Texas, but like or New York. New York might even be. This seems like it would be like a little bit of a colder weather fall type place would be enjoyable. I'm not trying to read your face right now. I'm gonna say like Massachusetts. Where is
It's
it?
such a small state.
I know.
That was a bad guess.
Was it? What was it? We're running
Come
out of
on.
time. Where?
Pennsylvania.
No, are you kidding me? Pennsylvania. We're going to close out the half with that fact right there. Peters Township 3, St. Clair nothing. And we are back for our second half of action. Welcome back, Alicia. How was your break?
It was great. How was your break?
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. I took a little sip of water. We commented that Heisler's brought over some bananas for us.
Wasn't that so sweet?
That was really, really nice of them. That was really, really nice of them. So we're going to look good at that picnic. I don't know if it's a picnic or if it's just a team get-together, but now we're going to actually have been responsible for the thing that we need to be responsible for, 4 dozen bananas. That's a lot of bananas. That's a lot of bananas. It's filling up the corner of this area right here. I'm
that a
hoping
fruit fly?
flies won't come. No, I don't think we're going to have a fruit fly issue. It's a cool enough day. It's sunny. It's sunny but cool. It's a perfect temperature for storing bananas for 2.5 hours. All right, we're going to pick this up. The coaches did a good job of working our goalies and giving them a little bit of practice during the break because they did not get a lot of practice during the game. Happily, so Sarah Rubicon and Lydia Molinaro were both taking a lot of shots from one of the Peter's assistant coaches. It was good to watch because they were challenging them really hard, and we have some good goalies. And controls it. I mean, that's just nice passing. There's double coming down on her. Okay. Are you looking at more facts?
Maybe.
Or what are you doing?
Yes.
Are you selling stuff online right now? Or are you
I just sold your golf clubs.
have you grown tired of this broadcast like quickly into the second half?
No. I was just responding to people who were interested in your golf clubs.
No, don't sell my golf clubs. But what kind are they in case you haven't posted? St. Clair's ball down in our end. I imagine they're trying to get something to happen here early in the first half so they can make this game feel a little closer. A goal for them would really help out in that regard, but it's not what we want because this is biased. Because we are biased and we are rooting for Peters Township.
We're not true journalists.
Unless, actually, we can be swayed though by the world of YouTube comments. If we get really positive, although if you're from St. Clair and you give us very positive comments that we should be on, you appreciated that we weren't biased. We're not playing you again the next week, so I mean,
it doesn't even help.
So it wouldn't even help. But subscribe below. Thank you. Alicia's also a Fortnite gamer, so you can follow her at Alicia Powell 2020 COVID Fortnite gaming. Oh, get it out of the zone. Oh, they're going to call a corner, but still, I mean, it looks like the test that we did at halftime and kind of making sure the goalies were sharp there helped because that goalie was in very good position. I'm not sure if that is still Sarah in goal or if they have
Lydia.
If they have put Lydia in at this point. It's very hard to tell in those giant outfits. Is it Lydia? I think it is. It is Lydia Molinaro in goal, and that's why she was getting tested at halftime. And so they did the switch, and Lydia stepped up during the first shot, played it really, really well, and we now seem to have switched the field a little bit. Okay, all right. I see you doing research. That's a value add to this broadcast right here.
Don't look at my research.
Bracelets. I mean, I see.
Don't look at my research.
I just looked at. I saw 10 reasons field hockey is awesome. Then I saw bracelets.
No.
Okay. Oh, are you ready? Are you giving me a fact? Are we
I'm ready.
Are we going
I'm
early
ready.
in the quarter? And we're going to do a factoid.
Okay, this is going to be a multiple choice factoid.
Oh, okay. All
Okay.
right.
On average, field hockey players travel more than this many miles during the course of a field hockey game.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's a good.
3 miles, 4 miles, 5 miles, or 6 miles.
Well, so if it's on average,
Yes.
they travel more than this amount. All right? That's what the question was? On average, they travel more than this amount.
Yes.
Okay. So I would instantly say 3 miles because it's the lowest. And therefore, if it's 7 miles, 3 miles is still going to be correct, whether it's 3, 4, 5, or 6.
This wasn't meant to be a multiple choice question. I messed up.
Did you create the multiple
No,
choice?
Yes, I did. Okay, so approximately they travel approximately this many
Okay,
miles.
so what's the closest number
Yes,
that
the
they travel?
closest number,
Is it
exactly.
and you're saying mileage?
Miles? Yeah, miles.
Oh, I'm gonna say 5.
Did you look over my shoulder?
No.
You got it. You're too good at this.
Oh, but they were pressed in there. That's a nice play, working it inside.
Ooh.
Ava Pugliano with looking to get her second goal. I'm pretty good at this. I mean, I didn't cheat on that.
Yeah.
I didn't cheat.
You're
I
so
swear to
good.
you. But I think, there's some sort of like that could be like the A, B, C, and D thing where you maybe like I basically chose C there almost, right?
Right. So should I have made the correct answer like A?
Well, what if you went how about if you had disguised it and you said like 3, or how about 3, 5, 7, 9, or 10, and then I'd be like, whoa, 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like we're back in here in the corner, fighting it through. So did you hear that bang? Did you hear the bang?
I heard it.
Oh, there's a hawk that just flew. Look at that giant hawk.
Eyes on the game.
That's a bald eagle. That is a bald eagle flying over Peters Township Field. Wow. Majestic. Absolutely majestic. It went over that corner. Over there, you can see it. Occupies on the game. What were we talking about before? Oh, so on the corner, did you hear the giant bang? As soon as the person hit
Yes.
the ball in, there was a giant bang.
What was that?
One of the players will bang the side of it to kind of like indicate like, all right, everybody can go now.
Oh.
So it's like so you don't have to be like visually in tune. You can actually hear.
Wow.
Here you go. We're working it down there.
Oh,
Who do
yeah.
you think that
Oh,
is?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who do you think that is, huh?
Cassidy.
Yeah. Hit the leg. Annabelle rose, and now we're headed back in the other direction. But I was a little scared whenever St. Clair started out and started this quarter and really started pressing it. Oh, that's a big strong hit, but Peters will end up with that ball going back the other way. But then Peters Township pretty quickly flipped the field back and started applying pressure again, just like they did in the first and second quarters.
We're still ahead 3-0.
And if you see how it's really interesting because in soccer, if it goes out of bounds, you have to like shy it in, right?
Yeah.
Or in basketball, you have to pass it to somebody else. In field hockey, whenever you take it in from out of bounds, you can actually take it in and control it yourself, which is kind of
cool.
Yeah, kind of cool. Or and different than maybe what you would expect if you hadn't watched the sport very much. Again, I'm enjoying this beautiful fall day. It is just, have you seen this? I love the sunny, get there. Oh, nice play, Sophia.
Technically, it's still summer.
It is. We're 2 more days of summer. 2 more days. Keep going on that. Sophia Forlini, get in there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there we go. Keep advancing it. Keep it in that zone, because then if it hits a player, you can get a corner, or like lots of good things happen inside that zone. It is still. I know it's still summer, but it's just
Certainly
this
feels
beautiful,
like fall.
crisp, sunny fall day. You know what today's good for?
Apple cider from Simmons Farm.
Well, that's very good. Or Trax Farms. We're not.
Or Trax
They're
Farms.
both great farms. I was gonna say golf, but apple cider or
You would need clubs for that.
Yeah, I would, but you haven't sold them yet. And I assume that if I take you to Simmons or Trax Farms to get some apple cider or go apple picking, that my clubs won't be sold.
You're so smart.
Look at this. Get up there. Get
All
there.
right,
Get
girls.
there. Get there. Track it down. Oh, I thought it was going to be perfect. It's a nice long pass. Good effort. Yeah, apple picking is fun, and apple cider is delicious. You like hot apple cider or cold apple cider?
I like hot apple cider with some rum in it.
Here we are. I don't think you can say that on like a high school podcast. That you're gonna like booze up your
My apple cider.
Just hot apple cider is probably good
Okay.
enough.
All right. Fine.
You like cold apple cider? Nice play. That's a really nice play. It seems like a simple play, but it's a really a ball that's hopping around like that. And Emma Devine played it nicely to make sure that it didn't go from past midfield into our zone. It was a really, really nice play. So you don't like cold apple cider?
It's a little thick.
Yeah, that's fair. It's and really sweet. Unless you put rum in it. Wait, no. We're not going to go down that road again. Here we go. Peter Township ball. Elaine Trafficante. Maddie Holmes comes in for the Indians. I didn't see that. I didn't like that. Call it how you see it, ref. Come on. Keep it honest. I'm just kidding. So we have announced the starting lineups. And I think we've also said that Shishi Bacco, we've noted her in the game. Maddie Holmes, we've noted her in the game. I know I've seen Emma Kolakowski in the game. Carson Martin, I think she plays on the other side of the field. And sometimes it's very, very hard when we're going this direction to see her. But Carson Martin's out there. I know she's been getting some playing time. Gia Grau, who scored a goal last week. I think she's injured. I see her in the stands. I think for HIPAA disclosures, I can't really talk about that. Amy Wilson, I saw her on the field, and Lydia Molinaro is obviously playing. So we have an entire roster, and we're going pretty deep into the roster today, which is a nice thing to see. Because if you're going to come out, you might as well come out and play. We have a nice team here. Oh, look what just showed up for us. Someone brought in some Bartram Bakery baked products. Cookies from Bartram Bakery.
They smell so
They
good,
do
don't
smell
they?
so good. Those are great. So thank you to the people at Bartram Bakery for bringing us some delicious pastries to enjoy up here.
I'm just going to turn off my microphone for a minute here while I crunch this cookie.
Okay, all right. That's a good idea. Oh, that looks good. Huh? Looks good. Now we need somebody who's a dairy producer around here that can bring us a glass of milk. Or is that just going to be Market District?
They have milk at Heisler's.
Oh, Heisler's. Nice play. Very, very nice play. It's like these little plays that really matter so much.
Yes.
Like a well-positioned player, a good pass, That's a crisp pass to who's that? Who's that? You can tell. Cassidy King.
Okay.
Right. What did you say?
I'm like, I don't have on my glasses.
You were like Superman. Oh. Wow. But that was that nice pass from Emma Devine to Cassidy King in stride, and all of a sudden she's down there pressing for another goal. All right, so watch the corner. Listen to the corner bang here. So let me see if can you hear the corner bang. Hear the bang? Oh, that was a nice pass shot. That was like really close to being on goal and very close to being redirected for another goal. Alicia is taking care of things for her family right now, making sure that
Our son just got invited on a play date. I'm just responding.
Okay, that's fantastic. He was going to be my play-by-play man today, potentially, but I mean, I think he might have lost a job forever. I mean, honestly, when you find this kind of joy in your play-by-play announcer, I mean, how do you let it go? You can't let it go. I'd openly plead to one of my neighbor friends, Mike Locke, to see whether he would want to do it, and he.
Wait, you did?
Well, before I had commitment from you or John.
I was your last choice.
You were my third choice. But now you're my first. Now that you're in here, I'm finding that this is where joy lies within you as a play-by-play partner and a partner in general. And that's where I let this out of the bag. Not only is Alicia Powell my play-by-play announcer, she's my spouse. So.
Shock, surprise.
Yeah. I mean, look at her go. Look at her go. She's like reading the field, looking to see who she's going to pass it to. Oh! And time runs out on a nice attack. That's the end of the third quarter. We're going to go ahead and sign out now and pick it up in the fourth quarter. And we're back for the fourth quarter of action. Boy, we played Renegade during the in between third and fourth quarter. And you can tell everyone's riled up. They're jazzed up. There's going to be a lot. You can feel is it palpating energy?
It's
palpitating?
Electricity.
Electricity. There's electricity in the air right now. You can feel the energy. People are ready to pop off for a big fourth quarter. If Peters Township plays solidly here, there's a real dance move going on out there in the middle of the field. That is, that's like the funky chicken or something like that.
It really
is that on camera? Do we have that on camera? That's awesome. Well, keep it on that. I mean, there's a lot of, that's some hip hop moves. I saw some of that at whenever Perfection Cheer. there was like a lot of hip hop activity. Hip hop hooray. Oh, hey. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter. I don't know how that didn't get called as a kick, but I'm not here to judge. Mine is not to do. Question of mine is but to do or die. And I'm going to look at that. Go CC Backo. 3-on-3. Slowed it down there a little bit. I don't know. And then got kind of kicked back out, but it's going to be Peters Township ball coming back. We got 14 more minutes of magic here. And then the rest of 2 seasons. The rest of 2 seasons here. So this is only getting better. I think.
Just
I don't know.
the beginning.
I mean, it just depends how many fun facts we can get. I think some of the things we're going to do, is maybe give you like some player profiles. As the season goes on, we might ask some questions of some of the players, and try to get some of that information out there. Maybe we can ask some questions of the coaches, learn a little bit more about the sport. I don't know. I think we know everything there is to know about the sport now.
We know enough.
We know a lot. We're much more learned than we were a year ago. I mean, you might listen to us and think, man, those people really know field hockey. But just a couple years ago, we were like some of
field
you.
Hockey?
What's that?
Nothing.
No. Yeah, we were like, what's field hockey? But now we know all about field hockey. We don't look at the circle and call it a circle. We call it the offensive or defensive zone. It might be called the circle. So, there's a little stoppage in action. I don't know what happened here. Oh, card? I don't think I've ever seen this before. She got a green card. And that's what it is? It's a green card? It should be a yellow or a red one. Green card.
I'll look up what that is.
Look up a green card.
Can you do it?
Yeah. A green card is apparently something having to do with immigration. So I think I need to look up green card field hockey as opposed to just straight green card. Green card lottery? No. That has to do with immigration also.
Okay, so in field hockey, a green card indicates an official warning when a minor offense has occurred. A second green card for the same player will result in a yellow card, which is a 5-minute suspension.
5-minute suspension?
Yeah, but that's only if you get 2 green cards.
Why wouldn't they do 2 yellow cards? A green card? Maybe that's the Netherlands slant to this thing. I wonder if you slow down in green lights in the Netherlands or Holland. But doesn't it seem like it should be called a yellow card? look at that. Look at that. In the offensive zone, get it in there, Cece. Come on. Get it in there. They're like 4 people deep, and we're going to get a corner out of that. We're going to get a corner out of that, and Cece Bacca's going to scoot that ball right over there. Listen to them pound the wall whenever she hits it out. Listen, I want you to hear this thing. Sights and sounds of field hockey.
Should I close my eyes?
Hear it? Now she's wait for it to come out. Oh, there you go. There you go, Annabelle Rose. Get it in there. Come on. Oh, that was an opportunity that I thought was going to get converted. Cassie's so good, though. Oh, it's a nice effort by CC Bacca to try to control that and get that in. But that was another nice, beautiful field hockey play on a beautiful day.
Yes.
You know, just lovely. And now St. Clair has launched this so very far, but really well played because it just kind of settled down there, all the way down there at the end. Ooh, and they flipped the field because of it. All right, let's kick it back out here. As you listen to some of the most amazingly biased announcing that there is out there. All right. Oh, play goes on. And now St. Clair has it, but look at the numbers. I mean, they did flip the field, but now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six Peters girls down there, and 3 St. Clair girls, maybe a 4th entering the zone. So we have numbers, and it's nice. So they center it, and there's a billion white jerseys there.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I love your outfit change in the 4th quarter.
Thanks.
Like kind of like an animal print Peters Township color outfit.
I had that custom made on Etsy.
Oh, did you really?
I did.
Wow, that is a plug for anyone. Sweetwater Decor.
I don't remember.
Out of Sewickley. No, that's more of a candle shop. That's more of a candle shop, I think. I think I heard maybe the sounds of "Celebrate" by Kool and the Gang in the background. I think, we don't want to get the St. Clair team rout. Look at this, a 3-on-2, right? If she just gets it past there, she has a 3-on-2 going. But it looks like we're going to get a corner out of it. We're going to get a corner out of it. Every corner is a goal. Corner, goal. Corner, goal. Corner for the Indians. Who's going to take it out? Let's see. So we're going to get CC Bacco on this thing. I'm going to guess she's going to work it over to the side here to Cassidy King. I've seen this before. And Cassidy King is going to either pass it the outside or try to get a shot with some action. Cassie's always ready. Look at her. She's putting out a play. She said she put out a play behind her back. So that means she's probably passing it.
Oh, so close.
That was a nice play.
Yeah, it was.
That was a really, really nice play. I think it's the first time I've actually watched a play knowing what I thought they were going to do. Which means, you know what? I'm learning. I'm learning. It's like that movie with Scarlett Johansson where she was a robot that just kept on learning.
I didn't see that movie.
I forget what it's called. Lucy. I don't know if it was good. It was kind of weird. Morgan Freeman was in it.
It sounds pretty weird.
Yeah, he talked about the brain. Like she was accidentally given an amount of something that kind of like activated her brain, and then Morgan Freeman was the scientist who knew about the human brain functioning at higher levels. So he was like, the normal human brain is active at 10%. Here's what happens whenever you have 20%, 30%, 40%. And then she kept on like learning more. She could had echolocation skills. Like she could tell whatever people were doing. It was crazy. And then finally amazing. She turned into a computer, and then she was, I don't want to spoil this for everyone, but I'm going to spoil it for you. And then she was like, I am everywhere. At the end, and there was some sort of mafia was involved, and
oh wait, we almost have a goal here.
Oh, slips through the crease. Oh, so close, so close. They hit someone's leg and they let it play on. But that was very close to being our 4th goal.
Okay, how was the mafia involved?
They were like on the hunt for her, because really what they were doing is they were trafficking drugs, and they put it inside the people's bodies, and then her thing opened up inside her. And then that's how she got infused with this like super drug or something like that.
Oh.
But then they were hunting her down, trying to get that thing, and the police were working with her, and finally, like, she ended up foiling the mafia attack at the end.
She was that smart.
Well, she was just, she was barely human at that point. She was barely human at that point. She could do it. She could do anything. She's like superhuman, I guess that's what you would call it. I don't know what percentage of the brain it gets to. If it works at 10%, when do you become superhuman? Is it like 11% or 14%? But she was at like 100% by the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Which she like turned into a computer, and then she turned into the air, and then she typed on the computer screen and said, "I am everywhere." Spoiler: you don't need to watch Lucy anymore. By the way, if you watch Usual Suspects, Kevin Spacey is Kaiser Soze. I hope that didn't ruin it for you, people. If that did ruin it for you, please comment below. Peters Township again, great numbers, great positioning. I mean, it's just hard for them to get in there and really create a lot of traffic in the middle, which is where you're going to get all your goals whenever you have traffic in the middle like that.
5 minutes left. Still 3-0. 5.5 minutes.
Advanced up. Oh, look at that. Oh, I thought she was going to keep it in. She did not. But again, it's hard for me to tell. That side of the field is 100,000 miles away from here. I would have to have binoculars. And you know what? Even with binoculars, like, you can't really see anything. Because you're just like, my hands are so shaky. I think my hands are shaky. Like, I can't hold binoculars like super still. Because over that long distance, like...
Are you saying you want me to hold them for you?
Yeah, will you hold them for me? Okay. Put them up on like that old school, like what they would bring to the theater.
Yes.
That little hand flippy thing.
Yes.
Where you flip it over. Oh, thanks for doing that. Yeah, no, that helps me. I can see a lot better with my hand flip binoculars. I don't even know if they're called binoculars. Yeah, they would still be called binoculars because it's bi is 2, and nocular means of the eye. Sophia Forlani loads up. She had numbers there. She stays on it though. She's feisty. Keep it in there. Look at us fighting for that. Get in there. Oh, I saw Amy Wilson collapsing on that and thought that might be her first goal of the season right there. She had a nice redirect the other night on a shot. It went to the left side of the goal, and she redirected it. She almost redirected it perfectly into the goal. Just missed wide. Look at that. That girl's got a big hit. And the Divine again, always so steady. Hits it to the open field. So you got to get 5 yards away. Controlled by Katie Elan. Panthers are on the prowl at midfield. Oh, Annabelle Powell enters the game. To a warm welcome by our play-by-play announcer, Rob Costanza. He's magical on the mic as well. Sophia Forlani. There's Annabelle Powell. Nice pass over the outside. Funnel it in the inside. Keep that give and go going. Collapse on that ball. And they call a little chop. Call a little choppity chop. Here's what the chop is. Let's stick out your arm. I'm going to chop down. Does that hurt?
Ow.
Oh. We're just joking. That was theater of the mind. I didn't actually hit her.
You've been watching too much Cobra Kai.
Strike fast, strike hard. No mercy. We made it through season 1 and thoroughly enjoyed season 1. Season 2, we've kind of stalled out a little bit. Yeah. Annabelle Powell passed to the inside to Amy Wilson. Look at that. I'd love to see that combination get an assist goal. But we kind of slowed down on season 2 of Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Just not as interesting, you think?
Just more of the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Like there was a real element of nostalgia to season 1. And now season 2, they just tried to build upon it. And it's not just nostalgia. It's now trying to be a show. I just don't know that Ralph Macchio carries it for me.
No.
Johnny. And I like Johnny, too. I do like I think Johnny's a good character.
Yeah.
The old instructor, not as much of a fan. Go, Annabelle. Passes the outside. Get in there for that pass. Oh!
Come on, girls.
Let's go. Ooh, that was a nice pressure. Oh, we got a little corner going on here. Okay, we got 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's stack another goal here. Come on. Annabelle Rose. He's a bossy ref. You could hear him
That
from
ref
up here.
is grumpy.
He was grumpy. He's screaming, "Who's going to take the corner?" She's going to pass it to Amy Wilson. Right? No, she goes all the way out there to
Okay, come on.
to number 14. I don't know who number.
Number 14 is not on our list. That's weird.
Maybe I just read it wrong. Maybe it was Ava Zimmer, 34. There you go. Control that, Emma. Look at that.
Nice.
Just steady.
Ooh.
Gets back. We get numbers now. Much better numbers. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds left. All right. And I think that concludes our broadcast.
That's a wrap.
It is. That's a wrap on this game. Peters Township came out and scored 3 goals all in the first quarter, right? Sophia Forlini got one. Ava Pugliano got one. Cassidy King got one. We advanced to 3-0 on the season. And that's going to wrap it up for me, Alicia Powell, Lauren, and Gracie on the cameras. We appreciate you guys watching this, and we'll get you next week or next game.